A beautiful, beautiful Saturday, Mike. So the pressure's on for giving us a great Sunday.
What we're trying to do now, Steve, is put together a streak. We've had two beautiful sunsets in a row, but there is a fly in the ointment. As we take a look outside right now, this is Payne Field in Everett, and you are starting to see some of that fog settling in there. And if you think that's something, take a look at SeaTac. It is socked in right now. In fact, it's very difficult to take a look at SeaTac. You can only see the lights in the foreground. Can't even see the tower off in the distance there. So far, no reports of any delays because of the fog out there, but always check with your carrier before you head to the airport. So here's what we did at SeaTac today. Despite the sunshine, 5 degrees below average. 44 is where we topped out. And if you think that's something, we were 3 degrees below average in the overnights. 38 is the 30-year average. 35 is where we topped out, or bottomed out, I guess you'd say. And we're already below that right now. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. 60 is the record for today's date, set back in the early 80s. 19 is the cool record, set back in 1962. And again, for the third day in a row, no precipitation in the gauges. And the days are getting longer. We're just a couple days away from having a sunset that will be at 5 p.m. So look at this. With mostly clear air out there, we're seeing some very quick temperature drops. In fact, Seattle is already below where we bottomed out yesterday. Currently 34 out there, 30 in Arlington, 39 in Mount Vernon. We've got 39 in Olympia, 36 Chehalis, 14 in Winthrop, just in case you're feeling sorry for yourself. Take a look at what to expect. The good news is no active weather. Massive ridge of high pressure keeps everything away from us, but the bad news is that stagnation is going to create fog and the possibility of some air quality issues. In fact, I've got a very unusual warning to tell you about. This is an air stagnation advisory, and basically what we're saying is Sunday through Wednesday, if you don't absolutely have to do any type of burning, please don't. I know a lot of folks keep themselves warm with wood stoves, but if you were thinking about doing any outdoor burning or anything like that, just give it a miss for a couple days because we're not getting any circulation in the lower levels of the atmosphere. Let me demonstrate. As we put forecasted winds into motion, calm, or if you're from Boston, calm. It's going to be like that throughout the entire week. In fact, as we put things into motion here, you get a couple of small numbers here and there. Monday, 8:30 in the morning, 3 miles an hour in Oak Harbor, Ain, and Mount Vernon. The rest of us, calm all the way down towards Olympia. And then we go through Tuesday, we go towards Wednesday, still seeing a whole lot of calms and low single-digit numbers. It's not until Thursday that we expect any type of breeze to form, unless, of course, you're out towards Hoquiam, and we're going to be seeing a nice light offshore breeze, about 16, maybe 20 miles an hour tops, but it's not enough to circulate the air. Here's what's going on. Massive ridge of high pressure. Remember, flow around a high is always clockwise, so it's taking everything coming in off the Pacific, and look, there's lots of moisture out there. There's no lack of it. It's just being diverted up and over us and then down into the Midwest there. You can see Vancouver Island. You can't normally do that this time of year. So as a result, it's going to be very cold across the East Coast. 21's the high in Chicago tomorrow. The high is 59 tomorrow in Tampa. Radar's got a whole lot of nothing on it, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for the next couple of days. So if you're expecting rain, don't. It looks like the next few days here are going to stay dry, but the fog will be an issue, and we will continue to track that air stagnation. So don't burn anything if you don't absolutely have to.